Okay, here we go with step 3. Remember, step 1, get a picture in your head of the sentence. Simple. Okay, visualize it. Step 2 is what? Correct. Find and analyze the verb. You just can't find it. You gotta tell me what it is. Is it a or right? Linking, helping, or action verbs. 3 types of verbs. Step 3. Don't ask me how many steps there are. There's as many steps as I can make up, okay? As we go on and on and on. There's more than this. Find the subject by asking who or what before the verb that you found. Please take a minute and write this in your notebook. Remember, date your notes. Okay? Always date your notes. Step 3. Find the subject by asking who or what before the verb that you found. I know for some of you that's a little confusing. Don't worry about it. I'll explain it in a second and it'll all be clear. Before I do that, I want you to write these things down. These are notes about the subject. Okay? The subject has to be a noun or pronoun. It can't be an adjective. It can't be a verb. It can't be an adverb. It's got to be either a noun or a pronoun. When you say the subject and the verb, it must make sense. For example, we ran to the park. We ran makes sense. The subject and the verb has to make sense. In a command sentence, the subject is assumed to be you, okay? And I'll explain that in a minute as well. The subject must be doing the action or is the main thing in the state of being. And the last point is there can be 2 or more subjects in a sentence, okay? There are 5 points, bullets, that you must know about the subject, okay? If you need more time, stop the video, write these in your notebook. It must be your notebook. All right? Let me see one thing. Okay. Let's look at these sentences. I'm not going to do them all. I'm going to do a few. Give you an idea of what I'm talking about. All right, remember, visualize the sentence in your head. We all could see the bird flying into Teddy's head. Okay, now the bird made a nest in Teddy's head. Okay, we could all see that. Step 2, find and analyze the verb. Okay, so, what's the verb? Flew. What kind of verb is it? It's an action verb. Any other verbs? Yes, there are. Made. Action verb. Okay, so we have 2 verbs. What's the subject that goes with this verb? How do you find the subject? You ask who or what before the verb you found. So if I said, who, can I answer this question? Who flew? Can you answer that? No. Can you answer what flew? Yes, because a bird is a what? Here's your subject that goes with this verb. Okay? Here's your other verb. Who made? Can you answer that? No. What made? Birds. Okay? So birds is the subject for flew, and birds is the subject for made. Look at the second one. What's the verb? Ran. Action verb. And this is what you should do. You should label every word. In a couple of weeks, in a month's time, you're going to tell me what every word, the function of every word in this sentence is. You'll know it, okay? But you've got to, it's all step by step. All step by step. Ran, okay? Who or what ran? Dog is the answer to the question. What ran? Sorry, excuse my back. What ran? The dog ran, okay? Across the field. Oh, another verb, look at that. Another action verb. Who or what jumped? Dog. So the the subject for ran is dog. The subject for jumped is also dog. Here we have another sentence with what kind of verb? That's right. It's a linking verb. There's no action being done here. It's a verb of being. Remember the verbs of being? List of 24 I gave you? Is the linking verb. It's linking what? The subject. You do the same thing. Who is? What's the answer to the question? He is. That's how you find the subject. You ask who or what. You put that word, who or what, before the verb you found. If that means you have to literally take out the word flew and do what I did before, and then you put who flew. No, can't answer it because a bird is not a who, it's not a person, it's a thing, it's an animal. So what flew? The answer is obviously birds. Okay? He is, and is a linking verb, linking is to this. Remember the equal signs? Mrs. Zuckerman, Miss Carew, Miss Stefano, okay? Now, what I want you to do with the rest of these is try these on your own, okay? Find and analyze the verb. Find it. What kind of verb is it? Linking, action, helping. Then find the subject, okay? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Also, what I want you to do, I just want to show you one other thing about a command sentence. Okay, good, here. This is a command sentence. Go to the office, okay? Go to the office. Find and analyze the verb. Go is the verb. It's an action verb. You're going, you're doing something. Now we have to find the subject. So you ask who or what goes. The office isn't going, okay? This is what we call a command sentence, and the subject in the sentence is called you. Whoops. Is you. Because I am saying you go to the office. Okay? Go is the action verb, you is the subject. Who goes? You go. Same thing here. Go to the office, Pete. Pete's not the subject. It's still you. I'm telling you go to the office. You sit up. You sit down. You be quiet. You do your homework. Do your homework, you do your homework. Sit down. You sit down. Okay? Stop talking. You stop talking. Same thing here. It's even though Pete, its subject is you. It's called you understood. Pete is not the subject, it's you. Because I'm saying, Pete, you go to the office. Okay? Pete is something else. Okay? Pete is what we call direct address. Okay? It's one of the 7 functions of a noun. See that? Besides learning how to find a subject, you also learn what direct address is now. Okay? Because I'm saying, Pete, you go to the office. I am telling Pete directly, direct address, go to the office. Pete, you go to the office. Okay? We'll go over this more in class. All right? But what I want you to focus on tonight, or right now, finish these 5 sentences on your own. We'll go over in class tomorrow. Okay? If anything, if you're confused about anything, all right, in these lessons, these videos, write them down in your notebook. Bring your questions to class tomorrow. Okay? We'll go over it. And again, this is a review. It should be a review for most of you. If you're new here and you never had grammar before, not a problem. You'll still understand this. You'll still get it. Grammar is not difficult. Okay? And that's it for now.